Okay, this is the Michael Deckel S5 Universal Tool and Cutter Grinder with optics.
All right, you walk around, you're on this side. We just start with the controls. It's pretty basic here. Disconnect, main frequency drive on off, and of course speed control, and the two elevation buttons for the column. We'll hold off with the frequency drive for a second, so that's good. You want to check all this out right away, or do a walk around first and just kind of point everything out? Or well, here we've got the spindle. I've got it freewheeling right now. The collet's set up off the lock nut. I just put a mill in there for the vision system to check that out, which we can turn on soon. You can also move this over to a detent position. You can hear it click. So, for however many detents. If I go back to, well, in that position, you also got the micro feed there too. See, I'm turning this dial, got the micro feed right there. That's that one. This guy is in and out. I think I'm clamped under here. So yeah, that's this guy. He'll slide in and out. See if I can get it close to where I was for that. Table is right here with the belt, and that's got a clamp down underneath there. I'll unclamp that. You can kind of see. And I don't even need to use the hand wheel. This thing just floats really nice. And as I'm doing this, you come around here. Of course, it's got the indexable stops here, 6-position stops. So you can slide these guys wherever you want and bump into that gently, see? So I'm gonna bring this back roughly where I had it, clamp it back up. Same thing here. Now here's the cross feed, in and out. That goes out, and you can use the pin right here, which they've got disengaged right now, for stopping on the cross feed. Right now I'm just bypassing it. So that's all that. Spindle, of course, we'll put on last. We'll put that on in a second. Moving around, lights, the mirrors, oh, elevation. That goes up and down. I think we had a sight class here somewhere. Here's manual elevation. Can't really see it moving much. Probably see better under power. If I take it up, maybe take it down. We had a glass here somewhere. I think it has oil in it. Yeah. There, you kind of get that, Pete. So it's just a sight glass for the screw, I believe that is, for the power elevation, so that's good. So take that back up a little bit. And see, table, cross feed, stops, lighting system, we're good through here, granite base. We got my vision system right now plugged into a 220 outlet right here. That's the main plug. Elevating motor, M2 right here. Again, that's the vision screen. When we turn on the frequency drive for the spindle, we'll get that. Coming around here to the back side, not much going on here. Like I said, again, just the spindle motor, and then down low, the main switchgear panel, which again is 230 volts, 3-phase. It's the way they've got it presently wired. Frequency drive, and the switchgear relays and such. So we'll come back around here now and turn it on, and kind of get a feel for, oh, you want to, yeah, so we got some stuff on the sides here too. Maybe we'll show this too. So here's the rear cover. I've got this off just to show the electrics. Got several different arbors for up on the spindle there. A couple of tools, some other components there, and all sorts of accessories for a vacuum system, which that plug is really for on the front of the machine. Right now I'm just plugging my monitor into it, but it's made for a vacuum plug, 220 plug. That can be used for whatever down there. I think that's what this bracket here is for the hose, and if you want to use a vacuum system. I'm not playing with this one, but with the lastly, you can, of course, swivel the entire head right here off of this manual lock. They've got it at about 2 degrees off. You can kind of zoom in on here, Pete. It's not lined up dead zero. I'm just kind of leaving it where it's at for our wants and needs, but that does swivel also. And then backing out here a little bit, like I said, we've already done up and down a little bit, so that and frequency drive on, and we'll play with the speed a little bit, and you kind of listen. It's pretty quiet in here. You should be able to hear this thing come up all right. And of course, I'll get my monitor now too. That's about 4,000 up this guy right here, and this. They're both turning. It's a dual drive. I'm going to kick it up to 45. Can you hear that? Here's 5,000. You go to 6. Here's 65. That's about 90% right there. And we'll go down and up one more time. There's 45. And back up to maybe 7. Pull out. That's 100%. And back down to 45. Just kind of leave it here. 5,000 is fine. There we go. So we're at 5. You can come around and see the vision system is on. We're probably lost my... Oh, it's not too far off. Actually, I'm going to try and bring this in right away now. See if I can focus it up a little bit while you're on it with the camera. I got an end mill in here, a little 3/4 inch end mill. It's really not all bad. Let's see if I can rotate this thing and see what we got here. Maybe out a little bit, over with the table, and bring it back some. I kind of lost focus. There we go. It's not too far off. If I can catch the end of the flute, maybe it'd be all right. Right about there would be better. Yeah. Now let me focus that in. If I can get it real quick. There. Move it over a little bit. And maybe elevation now, get to the end of the flute, which is right about there. I'm close.
It's pretty nicked up.
Yeah, you can just about, oh, there we go. There's our focus right there. That's getting better. Let me dial it down a little bit. Yep. And then I can turn it very slowly here. Yeah, I can just kind of, you see the hairs on the end of the flute right there, see?
And the nicks and the birds.
Nicks, yeah. That's the mill I've been using. Now I see why I can't cut with it. There's one flute. There's another one. 2. We'll go all the way around. So that's that. And 3. And you see the crosshairs on here. I got them lined up as best I can. That's the vision.
Yeah,
that's the camera. That's to help you align your tools. And here's back to 4. This is our first one. So you see all the ground flutes really well. My lighting's not set just right, but give you a pretty good idea where we're at there. So that's it on that. Like I said, that's pretty much everything. Table movement, cross slide. This thing is, oh, the only other one, oh, this one here too. I'm sorry. Last thing, foot pedal. We've got a pin that comes in here. This whole thing will index. So I'm locked up right now, as you can see. We're moving off the vision system, but if I pull the pin out, I go up here and I lock it up right there. Or of course, this thing will swivel. Depending on where you put these dogs, they're sitting here right now. You can lock this in any degree, I guess, that you want. So this will sit here, or if I go to the other dog off the foot pedal, pull the pin out and go down to this, or pull the pin out again, and I could go all the way down to the table gently. So any number of positions, and the graduations are right up here. So I just nicked my, I forgot this is turning. So yeah, that's it. So we'll just leave it at horizontal for a time being, which is pretty close to 0. As you can see, they got them set at a horizontal position. So, and the vision is still there. The screen looks good. Yeah, it's all, works pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's about